Welcome back, lifers.
It's Natalie
And Nicole.
Hey, fam bam. And today is Free for All Friday. Hopefully y'all rock with us on Wednesday video. Because I'm still doing the same thing, just doing her hair. But we did talk about just a mental recap. Hopefully y'all got in the comments. Huh?
I said a mental check-in.
Yeah. Hopefully you got in the comments and you gave us some of your mental check-in. You know, what have you been doing this week? What can you be doing better? For yourself, okay? Not for anyone else, for yourself. You already know it's Friday. It's the wind down. It's Nicole's weekend. I always have my weekend always starts on Saturday. So
my weekend will be ending and hers be beginning.
That's very true. That's okay, just for now, because I'm going to be on the same page as you.
Okay, hello.
But yeah, just to, you know, let's all decompress from the work week or just the week that we've had, and let's all get into some Reddit stories. We got some cold water coming in.
Yeah, they be spraying that junk just everywhere, bro.
Look, whatever the water goes, okay?
It's like, it says, am I the butthole for treating my grandpa like a stranger at a family event? So I and my 3 siblings and 9 cousins have a grandpa that is not really around for most of us. Around 10 years ago, he decided he only wanted to spend time with 2 specific grandkids, the children of his favorite daughter. He doesn't speak to the rest of us unless we're at an event, and even then, he barely says anything. Last time we saw him was at a wrestling tournament. He went to watch my cousin and left as soon as my brother's name was called for his match.
Dang.
So it feels pretty deliberate that he does not talk to us. For reference, I'm the oldest grandchild at 20. The rest are all between 5 and 17. Anyways, my brother had this idea that the next time we saw him at an event, we should just act like we don't know him. He never remembers who we are anyway, so I thought it would be funny. So last week, one of my cousin's birthdays, one of the cousins he likes, and he was there. So last week was one. Okay, he didn't interact with us for most of the party, but towards the end of it, he came up to myself and my sister and said hello. I said, "Oh hey, your ex's grandpa, right? It's so nice to meet you." He looked confused and said, "Well, yes, but aren't you wise kids?" I responded with, "Yes, we are. Are you related to her or something? You look kind of like our grandpa, but he hasn't spoken to us in years." He was visibly pissed off and called me disrespectful before stumping off. Most of the family thinks what I said was funny and not a huge deal, but his wife and the parents of my cousins, his faves, are super pissed at me. His wife told me this will ensure he never speaks to us again. Fine by me, LOL. I don't really care that he's mad at me, but was this really a big butthole thing to do? I thought it pretty tame as far as jokes go, but clearly people disagree with me, LOL. I think you handled it very well.
Okay.
I think for you to be 20, you could have really went off on the deep end and cussed that grandpa out. And, you know, even still, that is your elder. And, you know, for me, I don't disrespect the elderly unless they get disrespectful to me.
Girl, I'm glad you said that, because I was about to say, a lot of them don't want to realize you still got to give respect to get respect. Your age does not mean that respect is already given to you.
Because my words are ready to eat for everybody. Thank you.
Girl,
so,
hold on, put your head.
Thank you.
Okay.
So I don't think it's the butthole. I think that I think you handle that very well, and I can't say that I don't know how it feels to have favorites. Because even with my mom, she had 4 kids, and you know Tanya was older, so me and Shrek was in the house. On our birthday, Shrek got something. On Shrek birthdays, we got something. And it was never to the extreme of what Sharika got on her birthday, and it was never to the extreme what we got on our birthday that Sharika received something. But it was always something, no matter what.
Yeah.
So I don't know how it feels to have favorites. Same way with our grandparents, from what I can remember. I know I had a favorite grandfather, and that was Willie Boyd. He was my favorite grandparent.
Okay, that's who I was around most of the time.
But other than that, I don't.
My grandfather was my man.
Okay, I don't know how it feels to have for somebody to play favorites.
I don't
And
either.
I've tried to make sure that I didn't do that. Well, I only had 1 kid, but to my nieces and nephews, I tried to make sure that I didn't do that to them either. because what's good for one is good for the next.
Amen. And I feel like that in my family, we have not done favorites.
Yeah.
You know, like Nicole said, Mama doesn't have a favorite grandchild, favorite kid. She literally treats us all the same. And I do the same with my nieces and nephews. Do I have a bond with one more than the other? Only because they're older, Trayvon and Chelsea. But Troy and them is getting there too because they're older now, and I'm able to converse with them on a level that their age should understand. Being more honest and being more real with them, especially with the way the world is going, we have no choice but to be open and honest and very candid with them. We haven't been sugarcoating stuff with them. We've been giving it to them straightforward.
Real raw.
Wow, we've been straightforward. I don't know, Cole, because it just reminded me of this right here. But we've been giving it to them straightforward because, like I said, in this world that they're living in, it calls for it. And then especially with my nephews, especially with the male aspect of it, because they are men, young gentlemen, and they are African American. And then because of the female aspect of it, because they are young women or women, and they are African American. And they are women, and you already know that they already say that women can't do a lot of stuff. Blase. So you know, hurt. Oh, thank you though. Women can't do a lot of stuff, and then it's a lot of stigma. It's a lot of sexist stuff. So anyway, just we don't have favorites, and I love that. We've been doing what works for us, and we know that what may work for us may not work for you, and that's perfectly fine. But in my family, damn it works.
Okay.
Even on Christmas time, we've gotten smart, and we draw names. We don't everybody because like we learned our lesson that one Christmas when we went all out for the kids, and they just like, y'all ain't even still got your kids a year later.
Right.
Broke tablets. Oh,
Never again.
never again, sis. Never again.
So all in all, cousin, you are not the bug.
No.
Your grandfather should be ashamed of
He
himself.
really should. In the end, it's his loss, but I know it's hurtful. But in the end, his loss. Feel good, doesn't it?
A little.
It hurt.
Yeah, my scalp is tender.
No, that one is a small lock, though.
Okay, am I the butthole for kicking my mom, not mom, but mom, out at 6 a.m.? Throwaway. My mom and I have a very complicated relationship, to put it lightly. Over the past few years, my relationship with her has slowly dwindled until now we barely speak to each other. As we moved houses, I did not tell my mom the new address. My wife and I have been married for 6 years and have a 4-year-old daughter together. My mom doesn't like my wife. They've only met a handful of times, and my mom cannot go a few minutes without making a snarky comment or insulting her. She's only met my daughter 3 times and continually suggests that my daughter isn't mine. 2 nights ago, my wife and I went on a date. It was the most fun I think I've had in ages, and it was fun to get out of the house and experience something new. My daughter was staying with my in-laws, so we didn't have to worry about her bedtime. We ended up getting home at 1 a.m. When we arrived, we found my mom sitting by my front door. My wife and I were very confused. We thought she didn't know where we lived, so it's especially confusing when she's here at 1 a.m.
I have to stand up.
Immediately when she sees us, she starts yelling at the both of us of being neglectful parents and not being home. This only added to our confusion. She says that she came to our house at 8 p.m. to visit her grandchild and was left waiting for hours. She said that she couldn't call because she lost her phone, but she was so worried that we had left our daughter in the house by herself, so worried that she was going to walk to a police station. It took almost 10 minutes to explain that my daughter was safe. It was too late to send her in an Uber. So wait, ma'am, you was so worried, because I got to stop. You said your mom was so worried. She got there at 8, and y'all didn't get home till 1. So that's 5 hours.
So you mean tell me you
She was so worried that she was going to walk.
She didn't walk.
Okay.
You want to work. Anyway, go ahead.
It was too late to send her in an Uber, so we decided to let her spend the night. She was refusing to answer any of our basic questions. How did she find out where we live? How did she get all this way without a car, no phone, etc.? Instead of answering, oh my God, that felt good. She would start screaming, like throwing a tantrum, and claim that we were causing more stress than needed on an already stressful night. I think my wife and I were both too tired to keep pushing for answer. My wife offered to make her something to eat, and when she was asked about any allergy or preferences, she assured my wife that she would eat anything. She would. My wife made some rice, chicken stew, and some vegetables. At 1 o'clock in the morning, wifey, you good.
Okay.
But she would have had a sandwich and called it a day. Or cereal, baby. And we don't even keep cereal in the house, in my house. A sandwich. My mom spit it on the floor and told my wife to make her grilled cheese. Excuse me, Natalie. At this point, I had to square up with my mother-in-law. I wish you would spit on my floor.
Girl, and then tell me to make you something else.
You would be wearing that chicken stew, those vegetables in that. If you would spit on my floor,
girl,
ma'am. Wait. She said, he said, wait. My mom spit it on the floor and told my wife to make her a grilled cheese like a good little bitch. Excuse me. Okay, I was upstairs preparing the guest room, so I did not hear this. But my wife tells me how finished she was. She ended up making the sandwich, mostly to avoid a big argument.
Girl, bye.
I'm sorry.
You and y'all
too. After all that, I told my mom that I wanted her going by 6 a.m. If she didn't leave, I would have no problem dragging her out myself. She took offense to this and cursed my wife out, but eventually went to sleep. At 6 a.m., I woke her up, and as promised, I kicked her out. She tried to resist, but I managed. My wife, though she agreed with the original plan, thought I might have been a little too harsh in my little butthole.
No.
Wifey, you need to stay in your place. Let your man handle his mama. Okay? Because let me tell you, if it came down to it, if he didn't say anything, he would be in the wrong. So now that he did say something, he in the wrong. Girl, get your mind together. Because let me tell you right now, if Jody his mother has never, ever, Miss Mary has never disrespected me. Ever. Maybe because in my hearts of hearts, I believe she isn't like that. Number two, if she was like that, then I would handle myself accordingly. And Johan knows this about me. I have no problem speaking up to anyone. I don't care who you are. If I am uncomfortable, you have made me uncomfortable. And this is what I'm trying to get my husband to see and get him to do. If someone makes you uncomfortable, speak up for yourself. Do not wait until, man, I can't believe, down the road, I can't believe so. No, I need you to know that, hey, what you did was not right. You made me feel this kind of way. You think I'm about to walk around feeling some kind of way and you don't? You think I'm about to walk around here feeling horrible inside? You walk around here skipping and la la la. No, you're going to understand why I feel the way I feel. And I'm going to make sure that not only do I tell you, but you're going to be the first to know. You're not going to hear from this person, then who heard from this person. No, I have to come to you myself and let you know, like, hey, what you did was wrong. So I think he did absolutely right. And his mom was lucky that he even let her stay there at 6 a.m. Because if it was up to me, mama would have been, her ass would have been on the porch as soon as she would have spit that food on my floor.
Okay.
She would have been wearing that food, and her and that food would have been on my porch. Child, talking about the good little man.
I wish you would. Let me tell y'all.
And Miss Mamas, where's your parents? Get your mama to handle this lady.
I thought who was watching the baby?
Her parents.
Yeah, so you mean tell me they didn't hear? No, I'm saying.
No, the daughter.
Oh, the daughter wasn't at the house. They was at the grandparents' house. Okay, never mind.
But what I'm saying is that call your mama. If you don't want to put your hands on the old lady, like I said, I don't care. Disrespect, these hands are ready to eat for everybody. So if you don't want to do it, that's totally fine. But call your mama. Your mama, her probably the same age or maybe a little bit younger or older. Doesn't matter. Call your mama and what?
That's good.
You never had it? Oh, for it to be sugar free, no calories. I mean, not no calories, no carbs.
A little taste afterwards, but
yeah, and that's how it always does. But I'll take it. Yeah, child. You ain't the husband. You ain't the butthole. Great for standing up for your wife. Cause it would not be Nicole. Let me tell you that right now. We're not doing that. Let's see.
Crazy stuff. Pick it up like a little bit, girl, Miss Mamas.
Okay, so how long we got? We got 10 minutes. Okay. Am I the butthole for ruining my sister-in-law's honeymoon by no, I'm gonna read that one. I ain't gonna read that. Alright, I was gonna read the one that you was gonna read.
What?
On last Friday video when we couldn't get ourselves together.
Okay, I watched last Friday's video.
I don't know. I think we was tired.
Right.
We could not get ourselves together.
I was done.
Everything was just funny, man.
It was.
But yeah, I was gonna read that one, but I was like, you know what? Okay, am I the butthole for keeping my kids' activities a secret from my husband? She's 39. Her husband is 30. They're both 39. Is very paranoid. Okay, he is paranoid about drowning. When he was 7, he and his 4-year-old little brother fell into a river. They pulled both of them out, but his brother didn't survive all. As a result, he has never let our kids, 14 female and 15 male, near any body of water. He didn't even let them get swimming lessons. You said what?
I'm gonna give me a cup of water.
Oh, a cup. Ooh.
Yeah.
From the faucet?
No, you don't have some in the refrigerator.
I didn't know. That's why I got that.
See, look at you.
Wow. When
You
the
need to put it in the refrigerator.
cause I came in here. She made me forget where I was at. Okay, hold on. He didn't even let them get swim lessons because he was worried they might drown in the pool if they went in. When the kids were toddlers, we were going on a road trip and stopped at a viewing point close to a stream. Our daughter wandered off for a moment. She just went back to the car, and I found her there in literally 10 seconds. But the moment he couldn't see her, he had a bad panic attack because he thought she went to the stream. 2 years ago, our daughter let slip that our son was at a pool party at his friend's. He called her once, and when he didn't pick up, he had a panic attack so bad that we had to go to the hospital. Our kids felt really bad and promised him they'll never go near water. He refused to go to therapy because he just let me have this one small rule, please. Overall, he's not a strict dad at all, and I do admit it's just one small rule, but there's no question it's kind of extreme. Last month, our kids wanted to accompany their friends to fishing at one of their lake houses 2 hours from town. They wanted my help hiding it from their dad. I didn't want to betray his trust, but they were so excited about it, so I did. I told him I spoke to the friend's parents. Can you have my drink?
Yeah.
And that there were just going to be some hiking. He trusted me, huh?
Go ahead and drink that a little bit. Go ahead and drink that little and put some water in there. Go ahead, Cole.
No, because you drunk and
Cole, I took a sip.
So?
The Cole.
The rest of
So
it.
you want me to get you some more?
No, I don't want no more. He trusted me, so he didn't inquire too much. Ever since then, the kids have been completely open with me about disregarding his no water body rule. They go to lakes, rivers, pools, and are even planning to visit a beach this month. They don't feel bad about lying because it's not a big deal, and Dad will go crazy if he finds out. I mean, I know he's really paranoid, and I obviously don't want him to have another panic attack, but I feel like the kids will do what they want to do anyway, especially when they feel so minded of them, so there's no point trying to control them. Since he refused to go to therapy, keeping it a secret is my only option because there's no way I can reason him out of this. So her question was, am I the butthole for keeping my kids' activities a secret from my husband? Yes. Yes. Girl, you are the biggest butthole because you are supposed to be a united front with your man. Like, if he has his reason for it, and granted, the loss of a sibling, no matter how young, no matter how long it's been, it's something you do not get over. At least I can definitely relate to that. It is something you do not get over.
Especially when something so traumatic.
Yes, and then you were there with them. For me, I wasn't there with them, and I was able to have that last moment with my sister when she passed. I was able to do her hair, her makeup. So that was like my last moments with her. But I can't imagine being right there with my sister as she passed away, and there's nothing I could do about it. So Dad's reasons are valid, and I hope that, by you allowing your kids to do this, you are basically saying that what he went through is, although it was traumatizing, his reasons are not valid, and that's terrible to think.
You minimize.
That's really terrible to say. But you are teaching your kids to go behind their dad's back. That's exactly what you did.
Yeah.
You taught your kids how to do that, and then you talk about you can't control them. You taught them this behavior, so you have no one to blame but yourself. So now they're like, oh well, we're just gonna keep everything from Dad. And then knock on wood, something does happen.
Let me see if I can find one.
Ain't no way.
How long we got, go?
Ain't no way.
That really teased me off.
Yeah, you're the butthole. You're the biggest butthole in the world.
That's So wrong.
The biggest ball.
God forbid something does happen, and then you gotta come out and tell them.
Someone
that-
said that one small rule is putting those kids at more risk than it's reducing. He needs to go to therapy. Really, his parents should have sent him as a child when it all happened. Abso-freaking-lutely.
Yeah.
Abso-freaking-lutely. And those kids deserve to learn how to swim so that they have the ability to save themselves around water. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. And someone said, and I do believe that too, they said, isn't this half the plot of Moana?
That's not funny, but it was funny. I'm done. I don't even want to read anymore.
Yeah, that just really threw me for a loop. Threw me for
I
a
am
loop.
done.
Mm.
Where y'all be getting so many storylines from? So
Okay.
this really be happening. You said what?
I'm saying.
Not you whispering it though. You still
I don't think anybody else heard it.
Okay, you're a
Or they don't
fool.
know who that person is.
Okay.
Right, y'all on stories. You know slick, girl. We know it's you.
Look, okay, you trying to see how spicy. You trying to see how we respond to it. I didn't think of that though. Okay, Cole, you got okay. I'm done with you because you got me thinking about that.
We know it's
Anyways,
you.
y'all, it's the end of the work week for some of us. It's not for most of us. What y'all got planned this weekend?
What is this? I'm not doing
I don't have anything planned this weekend.
it. I don't think I do either.
It'd be nice if we could do a seafood bowl.
Hello, Sharika. What are you doing?
Sharika.
Feed me.
Sharika.
I want one lobster. I want one cluster of crab. I want some shrimp.
And I would
want
like the,
broccoli, and I want Milton to fix her sauce.
I would like the big snow crab legs.
Please,
I do
don't
not
want a
need
small one.
I do not need king crab. I just want the big snow crab legs, and I'll take 3 of those, maybe 2, cause
Give me a cluster.
give me
And
2,
I want some shrimp
please.
and a lobster.
Oh, and I want a little bit. I want it to be a little bit spicy. The sauce to be a little bit spicy.
Well, I want you to make your sauce.
Oh,
Sharika,
yes.
hello, you watching
Give me
the
some
video?
chamoy and some tahini.
Sharika is our, I don't like tahini.
You know?
It's salt. It's sour. I don't like it.
You ever think
Generally,
that chamoy is like what, sweet, spicy, and
I
sour?
can't have that sweet. You
Oh,
can't
that's
either.
right.
But
Chamoy.
Sharika, do you watch our videos, sister, dear sister of ours? Same
Sugar,
mother,
if you
same
watch
father,
our
do you watch
videos
our
and you tell Sugar, if you tell me what we said in our video, I'll give you $50.
But you have to respond by
Monday video.
okay.
Yep, by Motivational Monday video. And I'm gonna let y'all know too if Sharika looked at the video.
We ain't gonna remind her either.
No. I'm gonna tell what we're gonna do like that. We're doing the group chat where we
Yeah.
tell that the video's been dropped. But that's it. We're not about to be like, oh well, we've sent
To access your YouTube data to do this.
girl, not you,
Calm
Siri.
down, Siri. But yes, Sharika.
Yeah, you serious?
Yes, Sharika.
Sharika.
And
Okay.
if not, then you owe us
Okay.
a seafood boil.
Cause that means that you're not supporting.
Sugar, this is my birthday present because I'm still waiting.
You're so childish. You're so childish. You're so childish. Y'all, I hope y'all have a wonderful weekend. Make sure y'all like, comment, share,
Okay.
and subscribe. And hit the notification bell that's over here. We will see y'all for Motivational Monday. And Shrika, you
Sugar,
Okay,
hope
Sharika.
you respond.
if not,
Seafood boil on you, sister. Big sister, big dog, triple OG, double OG.
come on, Cole. Okay. We will see y'all for Motivational Monday. Enjoy your
50.
weekend. Be safe. Have lots of fun. And make sure you rehydrate yourself.
50.
Until next time, y'all. We're going to end it with what, Cole? How much?
50.
Okay. Bye, y'all.
Don't play with me.
You was a fool, Cole.